Everyone's looking at 2025 gains, but the rules just changed for 2026.
On January 1st, China is tightening the leash on the world's silver supply. Is this the catalyst that sends us to $100? We're breaking down the data today. 2025 has been a wild ride for our portfolio. While the S&P 500 had a decent year, our hard assets, gold and silver, absolutely stole the show.
We're talking 70% gains on gold and over 150% on silver. Isn't that just crazy?
Crazy to think about that.
I never would have thought that.
No.
It's been straight parabolic. But if you're in the fire community like us, you know that parabolic usually means dangerous and it doesn't end well.
Yeah. So we don't chase that hype. We chase the math. And the math behind what's happening on January 1st is something every investor needs to see.
Okay, let's get right into the breaking news. China's Ministry of Commerce just finalized a list of who can export in 2026.
They're moving to a strict licensing system. Only 44 companies made the cut. They've set a high bar. Exporters have to produce at least 80 tons a year just to qualify.
This isn't just a tax change, it's a centralization of power. China is ensuring their own solar, EV, and tech industries have the silver that they need first. The rest of the world, we just get the leftovers.
And remember, Elon Musk recently tweeted that this is not good. When the guy building the world's EVs and rockets is worried about silver supply, we probably should be too.
And that's why we want to do this video.
So take a look at this chart. That is the definition of a parabolic move. Usually as fire investors, this is where we'd say rebalance and take profits.
But there's a catch this time. The paper market is disconnected from reality. For every 1 ounce of physical silver, there's about 300 paper copy claims on it. If China restricts the physical flow, those paper contracts might become worthless. We aren't just seeing a price rally, we're seeing a flight to physical safety on silver.
So let's talk about our community, the fire niche. We usually love index funds because they pay dividends. Silver and gold just sit there. They don't pay us to own them.
Right, but in 2025, they did something that dividends couldn't do. They actually protected our purchasing power against massive currency devaluation.
For our family, we view metals as wealth insurance. You don't hope your house burns down, but you pay for the insurance for it. Right now, with global debt exploding, that insurance is finally paying off. So, is it too late? Silver is at $80 and gold is pushing $4,600.
Okay, so here's our take. If you have zero exposure right now, you're effectively short the only asset that's holding their value right now. But don't go all in today.
Here is our 2026 fire strategy, the 5 to 10% rule. Keep your metals at 5 to 10% of your total net worth. If the rally continues to $100 for silver, that 10% will carry your portfolio. If it dips, your other assets still produce income. Number 2, dollar cost averaging. Don't try to beat China's January 1st deadline with a lump sum. Spread your buys over the next 6 months. And then number 3, physical first. Given the China news, we prefer physical metal or vaulted silver like PSLV over paper ETFs.
And you guys should check out the PSLV because we weren't necessarily aware of that ETF, but it's different than the SLV, the typical. It's actually backed by actual silver instead of just the paper. So definitely give that a look. So the era of cheap silver is likely over. Between industrial demand for solar and China's new export wall, we're in a structural deficit that could last for years.
We're staying the course though. We aren't selling our core position, but we aren't panic buying either. We're sticking to our quest.
So let us know in the comments, what are you guys doing in relation to the January 1st rules? Are you buying now? Are you going to dollar cost average in? How are you planning on accounting for that?
Yeah, so don't forget to like and subscribe for more Fire Journey updates, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Sally's in here. Smile.